It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, George Kirby. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Foul ball there. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Out to short. Dubon handles, throws the first. One up, one down. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1 out, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Frelick after it. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Check swing, went around. Strike one.
0-1. Ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
No,
outside. And it's 2-1. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 outs, base is empty. That one the other way. And that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, and on the hill today, Justin Steele.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Suzuki calls it in, and there's 1 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Frelick. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And now Junior Caminero. Move to first. Frelick back in standing.
Base runner with a 1-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Turner to Horner at second for 1, and that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Kyle Tucker. Kirby back to work. Out towards right center field. Myers has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh.
Ian Happ.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Ball 1 there. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a Gold Glover. Happ lays off.
Yeah, and wins that Gold Glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Good eye right there. Swings over the top of that one. Throw to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Swanson batting 6th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2015. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right. The shortstop takes the ball. Struck him out. Back in Milwaukee, where these fans are excited for another year of Brewers baseball. They've celebrated division titles back-to-back seasons now.
And they won the NL Central by 10 games, Boo. That was without Craig Counsell at the helm.
Not bad. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem.
Turner to Horner at second for 1. Relay to first. Double play. Spencer Torkelson will hit next.
Spencer Torkelson.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Donovan Solano. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now Eric Haas. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Torkelson, the lead runner at second. Solano at first. 2 out of the inning. And that's off the inside edge. Now 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Casey Schmidt in the box now. Takes strike 1. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across.
Well done. Drives in to run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Oh, look at the stop. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single. 2 outs. Bases full. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Up the middle. On to Horner. They limit the damage here. Top half of the 3rd inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one lifted to left. Haas sizing this one up. And there's 1 down. Here's Nico Horner. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Justin Turner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And now 2-0.
2-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right side. Frelick makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. Grounded out his first time.
Crow Armstrong.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Horner, the runner at first with two gone. Just off the inside edge. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball two. And strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. On the ground to the left. And there's a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away.
Hey.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit.
Ball.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Fought off foul. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Third out. Back here in Milwaukee and Singy, it's impossible not to think of the longtime late voice of the Brewers, Bob Uecker.
Yeah, a huge loss for the Brewers community, but even so for the baseball community at large. What an icon in our game, and famous calls will never be forgotten. His presence, his humor, all the relationships that he had over generations, just one of a kind.
The pitch.
Ball 2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Payoff pitch. Struck him out looking. And now it's William Contreras. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air, right field. Suzuki under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty. Now, Mauricio Dubon. That one's in there, 0-1. That one ripped left field. Adios, pelota. So he goes yard to left. It's 3-0. That one ripped. Adios, pelota. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. And next is the designated hitter, Donovan Solano. And that's in for a strike. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
That one hit to right. And that is foul. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong under it. Makes the catch, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Carson Kelly. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Freeland pulls that one down, and there's one down. And now here is Seiya Suzuki. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The Cubbies down by 4, top half of inning number 4. Next offering in the dirt, and 1-1. On the ground, sneaks through, base hit.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw to third, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. 2 on, 1 out. Happ, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Just missed. And that one is downstairs. And a count 2-1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Fouls one off, 2-2.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
Full count.
Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game. Swanson digs in. Swanson tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Suzuki at third. Tucker on at first with 2 down. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Myers sizes this one up, nabs it, and that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now at the plate, Eric Haas. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side.
It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay. Man at first, nobody out. And the batter now, Casey Schmidt. RBI single his last time up. Inside, just missed.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Suzuki running hard for it. And it's caught for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Myers. On the ground, 2 ball. And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. So up next, Sal Frelick, 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at American Family Field. Ready now for the 5th inning at the plate. Michael Busch. On the ground right side. Torkelson steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So here's Horner now. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. That one fouled off, 2-2. The Brewers leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now 2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel.
Now pitching for
Brian
the Brewers,
Hudson will take over here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Crow Armstrong in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Check swing, called strike. That misses. 2-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
2 on, 1 out. That's down and in. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
And that's down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter.
Double steal. Called strike 3. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Inside, just missed. Caminero goes 6'1", just 21 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Suzuki towards the line, makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Crow Armstrong ranges back, pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Mauricio Dubon. He's already homered in this game.
The shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. High in the air, out to right. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in Milwaukee, all set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a pop-up. Schmidt hauls it in for the out. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Kyle
Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Just missed. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. The Cubs trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 2nd out.
Now pitching.
Abner Uribe takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Abner.
Out towards left center.
Uribe.
Haas on the move. And he'll pull into second safely. Dansby Swanson stands in. 0 for 2 in this one. Late on that fastball. Uribe, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. Bottom of the 6th, and here is Spencer Torkelson. Steele back to work.
Foul ball.
That one is upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough.
And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Torkelson leads off second with nobody out. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Eric Haas up now. For the Brewers. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. Casey Schmidt getting ready to hit. Pinch hitter coming on. Jeff McNeil looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. And another ball. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Jake Myers. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And it stays fair. Coming around third is Torkelson. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that's the 3rd. Top of inning number 7, and now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Started to swing, held up. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. He did not go around. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Turner now. Lined, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it.
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Aaron Ashby.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now a chance for Pete Crow Armstrong. Check swing, and that's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Turner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he hits a ground ball right side. McNeil gets it to first. And that is the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Up now for Milwaukee, Junior Caminero. And that's fouled off. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. 1 down. Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. Suzuki has a beat on it. They got it for out number 2. So digging in, Mauricio Dubon. He's already homered here in this one. Happ on his horse. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly. And first offering is fouled off. Ashby in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Freeland makes the play, and there's 1 down. Now here is Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Comebacker to the mound. Slinging it to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Kyle Tucker.
Tucker now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Next offering upstairs. That one down the line, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is downstairs.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat, I'm sure.
A swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Torque to the plate.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him.
Waste no time there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie.
Now this one gets through. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Picks himself up in RBI. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Cut out in front, and
Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Suzuki makes the grab, one down. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Number 1.
He was walked
Second
intentionally
baseman.
his first time.
Not here.
And a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to...
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded.
The
Only
right
one
fielder,
away.
Number 10,
Sal
Freeland.
up now for the Brewers. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball